Hi, I'm Jay Leonard J, and this is the Yamaha Revstar. We're here at Rufus Guitar Shop in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, and I got something actually really funky in my hands. This is the new Yamaha Revstar. Actually, a big surprise for me about how much I actually like this guitar. It's super cool, it feels great, and it looks killer. Actually, the way I kind of look at this guitar really is kind of like a culmination of just like the history of Yamaha, you know, like starting from when they were like an accordion repair shop to like when they were doing pianos and when they were doing motorcycles and all the way to kind of present day. And you kind of see all that kind of reflected in this guitar. You see, you know, the piano keys, the tuning forks on the headstock. This has this neat kind of like race car, like motorcycle cafe racer thing with the racing stripes on it. Has this nice metal pickguard. It just looks kind of tough, but kind of really kind of cool, old school, and funky at the same time. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. In terms of how it's actually constructed, it's constructed just the way you'd want a guitar like this. It's the mahogany on the neck, on the back. You got the rosewood on the fretboard, and then you got the maple top. So let's try out this guitar a little bit, see what it can do. I'm on the neck pickup right now, and it's that nice, very round, it's very full, but there is kind of like a P90-ish attack in the opening transmit. Doesn't sag like a humbucker, it's definitely very precise. Very, very cool. And to actually add to that sound, what they did is they put a very, very killer push-pull pot here. Every time I see a push-pull pot on a guitar, I immediately get really stressed out because I'm not a big fan of coil taps. I'm not a big fan of coil taps because, you know, it kind of sounds to me just like you get all the awesomeness of a humbucker and just take it away. This switch here, the dry switch, is not like that at all. What it does is it keeps the full range. It keeps that kind of volume and the hum bucking kind of nature of it, but what it does is it just kills a little bit of the low end to give you a little bit more preciseness to it. And I'll show you how to use it. This is, say we're doing a line like this, nice smooth line. I'm gonna go with the big full range. Now say I want to do something to counterbalance that line, something a little picky. Now, in my opinion, that sounds a little bit too muddy, especially when you're playing in a band. I want to kill a little bit of the lows, and I could get a little bit more of that percussive nature just by pulling the switch. Very, very cool. Scales the same way when you're doing your lead lines. Say you want to do something very emotional, very fluid. Then you pull the knob, you get something a little bit more, solid, a little bit more punchy. Super, super cool. In the middle position, you got the same thing. Full range, you get that kind of. And then all of a sudden you pull it up, all of a sudden you get a little bit more tightness. Just makes me want to get all plucky and funky. Get into the bridge position, all of a sudden you have this nice full range sound. Pull the switch. Woo! And all of a sudden we want to get some distortion, we want to be a guitar hero. We're going to put the full range, we got that big fat wah. You want to get to the part where you want your lines to stick out a little bit more, you want to kick in front of the band, you pull the switch. That's the Revstar by Yamaha Guitars. Well, that's it. That's my demo. And for all you guys that live in the Vancouver area or around, please come by Rufus Guitar Shop on May 27th. We're doing something special. Yamaha's coming down. I'm going to have this guitar. I'm going to have these amps. And we're going to have a little bit of a clinic. And we're going to talk about everything. Just tone, playing, notes, magic, just Christmas. We'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. We're going to have a blast. And to kind of give you further incentive, especially for all you guys that live in Istanbul, thinking about whether you should come to Vancouver to this clinic, if you come by, we're actually going to give away one of these guitars and one of these amps. So boom, just come on by. We're going to have a blast. That being said, I'll see you guys all soon. Take care and goodbye.